Good morning, brothers and sisters. Have you shouted for joy yet? It's so exciting to read Song of Solomon, for the heart of the Lord has shown to us. He has expressed his love and affection from the depth of his heart through Song of Solomon. We have to shout for joy. What the Lord loves is to bring us into his chambers, so we can be close with the Lord and be satisfied and enjoyed. Let us shout for joy. The Lord draws near us and loves us. His desire is for us. We're his delight. Yay! It's so precious. We are the Lord's darling love. The longer I believe the Lord, the more I treasure Song of Solomon. It takes the whole book of the Bible to tell us the appreciation and desire of the Lord. For it is necessary. For it is so easy to hear someone call you, "Hey, beautiful," or "Hey, handsome." I think you will not take it seriously. Even you heard it, you will disagree with that. For it is a casual compliment. But the sincere command means a lot to you. We don't want a tacky appellation. The worst is the fake calling. However, there is Song of Solomon in the Bible. How precise and detailed are the praising and appreciation. Definitely, it is real. The compliment of the Lord is delivered through understanding. That means he treasures very much his declaration of love and affection. Not only he sees our appearance, our behavior, he even knows our hearts. We're the one and the only, matchless. Hence, if you read Song of Solomon, not only you can feel the Lord's personal love, as well as the love of his delights and his desire. I'd like to sing a hymn with you in Songs of Love, Song 184, His Delight and Desire. We will sing the second, the third, and the sixth stanzas. I have captured your heart and sight. I'm your lily among thorns, your banner o'er me is love. Now I know you delight in me. Forever, Lord, you are a man. You came leaping on mountains to see my face and hear my voice. Now I know you delight in me. My eyes have overcome you. I capture your heart and sight. I'm your only perfect one. Now I know you delight in me. How precious! The song mentioned we have captivates the Lord's heart and his eyes. Thus, we are not ordinary at all. It's so good that the lyrics mention we're the lilies among thorns. He delights in us. He even came and became a man. Leaping on mountains, he came to see our face, to hear our voice. Brothers and sisters, do you realize your position in the Lord's heart is vital and valuable? If you know, then your hearts are more fervent to come before the Lord. For you will realize The more you come before the Lord, the clearer you know the value of your life. We are for Him. We exist for His love and affection, and our presence are forever and ever. Brothers and sisters, I hope every one of us enjoy the compliments of the Lord and His desire to us. Let us enter into His chambers with Him, to enjoy the love of the Beloved since the beginning. Shall we sing this hymn again? I have captured your heart and sight. I'm your lily among thorns, your banner o'er me is love. Now I know you delight in me. Forever, Lord, you are a man. You came leaping on mountains to see my face and hear my voice. Now I know you delight in me. My eyes have overcome you. I capture your heart and sight. I'm your only perfect one. Now I know you delight in me. Shall we worship the Lord? Lord, we have never we have captivated your heart and your eyes. You are attentive to us day and night. Your desire and your love of pursuing are for us. We are your one and the only in your heart. We are your perfect one. Oh Lord, it is so good that we can find ourselves whenever we come before you. We know our value. It's so treasurable we are for you and will reserve for you forever. It's so precious you gave us Song of Solomon. Your praising to us is from top to bottom and from bottom to top. We are your delights, your satisfaction and enjoyment. Even a glance of our eyes, our thoughts, our trust in you, our drawing near to you have captivated your heart. O Lord, may every one of us embrace your love deeply. Brothers and sisters, I hope you have time to draw near the Lord personally, to worship Him and come before Him. You can stop the recording and stay in the loving bosom of the Lord. Then you can continue my sharing when you're done. May the Lord bless you. Brothers and sisters, we will read in Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 9. Shall we read the verse? You have captivated my heart, my sister, my bride. You have captivated my heart with one glance of your eyes, with one jewel of your likeness. My heart was attracted by one sentence initially. You have captivated my heart. It is written twice in one verse, so you know how the Beloved wants to emphasize his darling has captivated his heart. It also tells us that we make the Lord's heart goes crazy. He reacts straight away. Truly, we have captivated the Lord's heart. He is not heartless like a stone. His heart is satisfied and be glad in us. You can look up and experience. His heart is joyous when we come before him. He's so happy when you think of him. Sometimes I guess the heart of the Lord is easy to satisfy because of us. You see, you have captivated my heart with one glance of your eyes. It is so easy, isn't it? Seemed we have 3 things to capture the Lord's heart in this verse. The first thing to capture his heart is our relationships with the Lord. You have captivated my heart, my sister, my bride. It is our relationships with the Lord captured his heart. He is overjoyed and satisfied, for he has gained me. We are related with him. The Lord is head over heels in love with us. His heart lifts up. The word captivate has the meaning of being kept enclosed, seemed to gain his heart vigorously. It's so wonderful. My heart felt so sweet. For us, we don't have to do anything. Yet his heart is overjoyed and content in us. For we have the closest, the nearest, and the most valuable relationships with him. We are his sister, his bride. In addition, sister and bride have the dual relationships. Just like we are created by God, we are related with God from the beginning. Just like my sister, a relationship which is very intimate. Seemed like the elder one should protect the younger one. We are loved and protect. I felt like the Lord is responsible to love me, to protect me, and take good care of me. My heart is enjoyed and settled in this steadiness. I am the sister of the Lord. The second third of relationship is the bride. It is not the responsibility of the beloved to love his darling. The Lord has no obligation to love us, but his desire is for us. He even paid at all cost. His precious blood, we are redeemed to him forever. Hence, I suppose the Lord has made a tremendous effort to gain this relationship, so he treasures it very much. Let me give you more information about my sister. In the English version, the word my sister is appeared 5 times in Song of Solomon, and this is the first time. And the beloved didn't address his darling as sister in the first 3 chapters in Song of Solomon. And I noticed one thing which is quite remarkable. And 4 out of 5 times, my bride and my sister appeared hand in hand. And the last time is in Song of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. It mentioned, I slept, but my heart was awake. A sound, my beloved is knocking. Open to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my perfect one. It's a bit special here, and I will go into detail when it comes to Song of Solomon, chapter 5. When the precious relationship of my sister and my bride are placed together, seems this plan is from the beginning to the end. The plan which is the first to the last is the same. The beloved's heart initiates his love to us since the beginning. It's so amazing. Not only we are created by God out of love, the desires and the pursuit of the Lord, he gave his all, even his boundless and his eternity upon every one of us. I really treasure every one of us as the sister of the Lord, his bride, his ultimate love, since the beginning till eternity. His heart longs to be the union of love with us, to be with him closely. This is his secret of love. Besides, you have captivated my heart, my sister, my bride. This dual relationship which makes him satisfied. On the other hand, we can captivate the Lord's heart with one glance of your eyes. It's so awesome, isn't it? What the beloved always prays the darling is her eyes. But it is so special this time. With one glance, we are able to captivate the Lord's heart with one glance of our eyes. That's impressive. Let us think, how do we glance? What do we glance? Here it mentioned, you have captivated my heart with one glance of your eyes. Definitely, you have to take a look at him. As I said earlier on, what did the eyes represent? And I won't go into detail. With one glance of your eyes is speaking of our minds, our focus, and our emotions could be expressed through our eyes. Hence, we shall have to be practical in regarding our relationships with the Lord, to focus the Lord by exercising our faith and our minds. The eyes in the verse is referred to our spiritual eyes. In fact, we will fix our eyes on what we valued. Some people treasure the wealth. Their hearts will go to the wealth. So with one glance of your eyes means we are paying attention on him. We shall think of him. And the eyes can reveal the deep affection such as joy, firmness, desire, faithful. And the beloved gets the message. Of course he does. The Lord can get the utterance of our emotions, not only by the body, as long as our hearts are thinking of him. With one glance of our eyes to him saves 1,000 words. It is delivering our love and desires to him. Do you know this has captivated the Lord's heart? I'd like to encourage you all to lift up your eyes to think of him. I guess you're looking up with a smiling face. And when you are looking up, it follows with a sentence. Oh Lord. Generally speaking, your response to him when you lift up your eyes and you want to say to him, Oh Lord, I love you. Though you may not voice out, but our voice are heard by the Lord. And his heart will go crazy and is captivated. Hence, our minds should focus on him. And the third thing which captivates the Lord's heart is with one jewel of your necklace. As I have mentioned, the beloved praised the neck of his darling. The neck represented firmness and faith. Hence, it goes with the necklace, which is faith as well. The New Testament said, so that the tested genuineness of your faith, more precious than gold that perishes through it is tested by fire. I thought of there were 2 persons with the gold necklace on their necks in the Bible. There was Joseph. The Bible mentioned, Then Pharaoh took his signet ring from his hand and put it on Joseph's hand, and clothed him in garments of fine linen, and put a gold chain about his neck. Here Pharaoh got Joseph promoted, and I can say he was the second ruler. And the other one was Daniel. The Bible said a chain of gold was put around his neck, and he should be the third ruler. They have one thing in common. They were promoted by the king at that time, and were put on the gold chain and appeared before the people, to proclaim to others that they were worthy to be honored, for they have experienced the hardships and trials. Even they faced the life and death situations, they didn't surrender, being faithful to the end. They trust in God and overcome through faith. Hence, they were promoted. Here is about the appreciation of the beloved for the steadfastness and trust of the darling. Brothers and sisters, we shall capture the Lord's heart by our faith, but nothing else, not by work. We believe him. I like to say it again. Not only we believe him is to put our trust in him, but drawing near him as well. The Lord's heart is captivated whenever we come before the Lord, for we are exercising our faith. Our faith can capture his heart. We please the Lord not by work or how many things we have done. Our hearts show trust in him even though in sickness or in hardships. We cannot do much for the Lord. As long as we're willing to come before the Lord, to draw near him and enjoy him, the same we can capture his heart. by doing this can satisfy his heart most, and you have lived the most precious and abundant purpose of life. We love the Lord not by words, but with action. The greatest manner is to believe him, to come before him. This verse has proclaimed the way of capturing his heart. Firstly, we shall value this relationship, my sister, my bride. On the other hand, our minds shall think of him. Let us respond to him. Our eyes shall pay attention on him. Moreover, we shall have confidence in him, to draw near him and trust him. In fact, my life can be very simple, to live in his presence and in his love. Then we can satisfy his heart most. Lastly, I'd like to share to you my impression when I read this verse. I understand that the Lord is the expert of appreciating us. He is very good in appreciation. The beloved has praised the eyes of his darling twice earlier. He has used the objects to describe how beautiful was his darling. For example, behind the veil, eyes are doves. But here he didn't praise his eye in a straight line. I can say it is a praising in a curved line. It is a praising of what her eyes are seeing, with one glance of your eyes. You see, though the Lord is not using an object for comparing how beautiful and how charming is her eyes, yet he was describing the essence behind her eyes. What he can see is the heart of the darling. He knows the focus and the love of the darling to him. Likewise, the Lord is attentive to us. He knows us, and even you have a quick thinking of him, to consider for him. The Lord can see how you glance at him. Not only the Lord can see it, his heart has a great response to you. His heart was captured. I like to say it again. His heart was captivated, could interpret as he is head over heels with us, and his heart goes crazy. Brothers and sisters, I really hope that you have enough time to enjoy the Lord. Let's capture his heart. Let the Lord enjoy the love relationship with you. Let your mind be concentrated on him, and let him to enjoy your faithful love to him. I hope you can take some time to quiet yourself and continue to think of him, to draw near him if you have time. Let's walk with him and be with him from morning to night. May the Lord bless you.